And then I guess we're recording there too. Clap, 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 clap. This is the video at Jim's house. And using a makeshift GoPro thing to hold the GoPro.
Rolling sound.
Rolling sound. Come on, you son of a bitch. What's going on there? What's going on?
Crushing the controller.
Crush you, you motherfucker. How dare you talk about...
Crush this dick.
Crush this dick.
Crush this dick in your mouth.
Crush this dick, whore. Hey, what are we playing?
We are going to play Wild West Cowboys of Moo Mesa.
Sounds like a plan. So, yeah, hi everybody. This is me and my buddy Jim. You might know him from the meme of "Shut up, bitch."
Shut up, bitch.
Shut up, bitch. On my videos. He's another Japan YouTuber here in Tokyo, and we've been friends for a long time, and we make videos all the time together. And I want to be lazy this week with my Sunday video, so I'm gonna just sit here and talk to him while we play a game. And he's going to give me this game footage later so you guys can see the game footage as it's recording this, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So then you guys will see the game footage while we're playing this. And we're basically playing Ninja Turtles, the Cowboy Edition.
We are playing Wild West Cowboys of Moo Mesa.
That
which,
sounds...
yeah, is another one of those shows from the 90s that was made just so they could sell toys of it. Which I myself had a couple of Cowboys of Moo Mesa toys. I'm going to give us like 50 continues.
Yeah, just do it. Yeah, that's the cool thing. Jim got this machine that has a bunch of...
Press start.
It's like basically a Soldier Boy's machine, but he got... I'm going to be
Chinese.
A purple guy. Yeah, but it's Chinese. And anyway, it's cool though, because like, even though it has like some games that are not that good, it also has a bunch of arcade games that work perfectly fine.
Yeah.
So... we're just playing, it's like, I love it. This takes no skill. You just need, like, you have infinite continues. And we're just, like, going through and we're collecting footage for his video that he's going to release later. And so, okay, so this is just like a side-scroller. It's not not like a 3D one or something.
So if you press A and B together, you do this, yeah.
Is that like a special you can only do one time kind of thing?
No, you can do it as much as you want.
Okay, cool. But yeah, guys, I thought anyway I'd sit here with him while we're playing these games and ask him some questions that I don't know. I mean, I bet Jim's been asked this before, but like I think it would be nice to get kind of I don't know. Jim's one of those guys where he makes a lot of polished videos and he doesn't really talk that much about himself. He doesn't really do live streams that often, so I thought it would be good to give kind of like you know, a candid take on Jim, because Jim used to do these videos where he would talk over like this really cool B-roll while just drinking beer and stuff and just talking about different topics. You haven't done that in a while, Jim.
Yeah, I don't really make those anymore.
You just don't like it, or you just like...
Yeah, I think I'd rather just make videos about video games and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Less personal with people.
Yeah, fucking... So I can ram this guy and it doesn't affect my health or anything?
No, you'll like, you can actually like, yes, push him back.
Cool. So Jim, like, you've been in Japan for a while.
Yeah.
How's your Japanese level?
It's just conversational. You know, when I first got here, I was in the Air Force, and it was like, you didn't really have to study Japanese, because you spend all your time, well, not all your time, but like, all day, every day, you're working on the base. It's like little America. You only need Japanese when you're going to go out, you know, to go hang. So, like, most of my free time was spent, like, drinking and, like, playing video games and just hanging out. Wasn't really interested in studying anything. Yeah. But when I came back for college, I minored in Japanese when I was at Temple. So, like, I went through something like 4 semesters of Japanese, and it was, you know, getting better. But then once I started working... and just like, so I'm like, I got my teaching job, and then I'm focusing way more on YouTube and stuff. So when it was like one of those things where it's like when I had some free time, I wasn't thinking about like studying. So as it is, like if I'm just hanging out at the bar, I'm fine. But if like, yeah, if I had
Like if you go to hospital or something, it's gonna be hard.
probably, yeah, it would be at least a little bit difficult. Or like if I have to like start, filling out legal documents or reading stuff like that, that could be kind of hard because my reading sucks. But when it comes to just like talking to people, just sort of casually about whatever, I'm fine.
We're on flying eagles right now.
That's right.
Are these bald eagles?
Yes.
That's awesome.
For freedom.
Yeah, for freedom.
And for great justice.
Yeah, even though we're gonna eat these bulls technically. Well, so like Jimbo, like what always surprises me that like I because I always give people shit that like move here and they never learn the fucking language. But the thing is like one of the reasons I never give you shit about it is because I never hear you complain about not knowing like that much Japanese. Like I've heard other people and they're like, oh, I don't understand it, blah blah. And I've never like I remember when God, I can't. I'm trying to think of this example, but like I remember there were like games that would come out and they're not the English version yet or something.
Yeah.
And you would still buy it and you'd still play it. Like you'd figure out a way to like play this really complicated game that you can't read, and you'd be cool with it, you know?
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I mean, I'm pretty sure you already know I'm not the most social person in the world.
Yeah.
So like, it doesn't matter if you can't speak Japanese very well if you never talk to people. Like the only time I ever talk to anyone is if I go to the bar. Other than that, I have nothing to say to anybody. I don't give a shit. I don't speak much English either. Unless I'm talking to you or someone else, I never really have anything to talk about. So yeah, I don't give a shit. And when it comes to like playing games in Japanese, I mean, again, even before I was actually learning Japanese at Temple, like I got to the point where I could play through some RPGs in Japanese. Like my reading has never been very good, but I was able to just figure it out. So like for a while, when I went on a deployment, I went to Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar, and I packed like a little slim PS2 into my gear with like a CD wallet with some games in it. And so I only had one day off a week while I was there. So I brought some RPGs with me just to try to play through some RPGs in Japanese. And so while I was there, I ended up playing through Dragon Quest VIII and Kingdom Hearts and like Castlevania Curse of Darkness, all just entirely in Japanese, just to see if like I could do that.
What the fuck is this? This is a crap. No, it's Scorpion.
It's a giant scorpion.
Oh my.
It's Saddlesore, Sam.
That's his name.
The dastardly Saddlesore. Yeah. I told you they all have, it's like Ninja Turtles, so they all have like these like really campy, funny names.
I could jump on his claw. Okay.
Yes. You could hit me with your. You son of a bitch, Scorpion.
God damn it, Jim. He's hurting me.
Rodeo partners.
Is that what they said instead of cowabunga or something?
I guess so.
Let's kick shell.
Yeah. You got me, Pilgrim. Actually, I think that's on. Sunset Riders, which is one of my favorite arcade games. Which, what's shitty is when I started collecting Japanese games, realizing that there were some games that I really liked on the SNES or the Sega Genesis that never got released in Japan either. And one of them was Sunset Riders, which was fucking crazy. Because it's a Konami game. Like, why wouldn't you release that game in Japan on consoles? Or like stuff like Booger Man, things like that.
That's funny. Because I collect like VHS and stuff now too. And I love collecting old martial arts. And apparently Jackie Chan was really popular here. So you can find like Drunken Master, like Operation Condor, all these old VHS. And you can find them, the Japanese version. But like Bloodsport didn't come out here until DVD.
Oh my god.
Which is like the best Van Damme movie ever. And it's like, considering this country made Street Fighter, you think they would have gone out of the way to do it, but nope. And Mortal Kombat as well. Mortal Kombat didn't come out, or at least I haven't found a VHS version of that.
And what's crazy is, Mortal Kombat, I guess not so popular here, but then when that same director started making those Resident Evil movies,
yep,
those became such a big deal, even though those movies suck.
Yeah, they love them here for some reason, Shoot, jump. Shoot, jump. Is that just spamming to like to swim up or something?
Yeah.
Oh, motherfucker.
Yeah, do the double flap, as they call it.
Which guy am I? Shit. Okay, I'm this guy.
You're the purple man.
I'm the Donatello.
Yeah.
Okay, jump. Do the thing. Do the thing. The
Hurry
purple
up.
fuck. Yeah, god damn it, dude. God damn, I just get my ass kicked. Yeah, so I don't know. Since you've been here though, you've like dated Japanese women and shit, right?
Yes.
So like, you know, Jim, we're getting up there in age. Do you ever see yourself becoming a father to some Japanese women's half brood that you made?
Yeah. I mean, I could see myself having kids. The only reason I've never had, like, I like kids, especially since I started working with them like 5 years ago. So I like kids. I get along well with kids, and you know, I'm a nice man. But I have a hard time keeping relationships going. So like, I'm not gonna. That's the only thing that's been like stopping me is like I don't want to try to have a kid with a woman and then like it just doesn't work out, and then I'm one of those divorced dads.
Yeah.
Sees his kids like once a week or something. Yeah, I would never want that. So it'll have to be with a chick when when I'm 100% certain, and that just hasn't happened yet. Almost did. I almost got married when I first came back. After finishing with the Air Force, I was living with my girlfriend, and we had every intention of getting married and starting a family. But once we were living together, I was like, no, this isn't going to work out.
Yeah, you always got to go on vacation or do something where you have the excuse to spend a whole week with that person to see what they're really like when you have to be around them the whole time or something.
I spent a whole year with that person, so.
Well, I mean, before you moved in with them, though, right?
No, like before we moved in together, we've been dating, so. Yeah, it was kind of like it was one of the things where we started dating, and then I went to Qatar for 6 months, so we were apart for 6 months. And then I came back, and I was back for 3 months, and I was living at Yokota, and she was living in Kanagawa. And then I had to go back to the U.S. for a year. So for a year, we were having like a long-distance relationship. And then when I came back, we moved in together. And then for that year we were living together, that's when it became like, man, like harder to live with another person than I thought it was going to be. So yeah, I ended up initially like I wanted to just like stay together, but like not live together for a while. So I moved into like that old Leo Palace I was living in.
Yeah.
That was like my motivation for moving in there, because we were living in Odawara, which was like a bitch to commute to school. It was like an hour and a half.
Why did you guys choose to live so far away?
Because that's where she lives. That's where her family lives.
Ah, gay.
Yeah.
So, are we in like some like Halloween town or something?
I think it's just like an old west ghost town.
Old west ghost in town in Steen. Okay, I got you.
It's ghost town.
Oh, cool. I got like
Tombstone.
Yeah. Oh, cool. I got triple bullets now.
You got 3 bullets. Speaking of Tombstone, that's a damn fine movie. That might be my favorite western.
I'll be a Huckleberry.
Yeah. You cur! Go tell all the other curs I'm coming, and hell's coming with me. That was a good ass movie. A lot of good '90s westerns, you know.
Yeah, you know. So, Jim, like you do YouTube and stuff for games and stuff. So like you teach English now, and you're just you're doing that, and then you're doing the YouTube on the side. So like you've always been into retro gaming and stuff more than new gaming, but you still play new games.
I do. It's funny that Destiny, my friend Destiny FOMO, I was all about the retro games and just making my YouTube videos. Didn't have anything modern. And then a few years ago, she gave me a Nintendo Switch as just like just a nice friendly gesture. It was after she had been over here and I had met her that first time, and took her around, showed her some places. She was here by herself, so I showed her around a bit. and just maybe out of gratitude or whatever, she gave me a Switch. And then last year for Christmas, she gave me a PS5. So I've really loved the Switch. I like the first party Nintendo stuff, but I've also, had fun playing a lot of like the shoot 'em ups and old arcade style games and things. Had a lot of fun with that. But the PS5 has been, for the most part, like really great. Like I've played some games on it that I've loved, and then there were some other games. I think I lost my real passion for fighting games, oddly enough. That used to be like one of my favorite like kind of games to play. And after playing Street Fighter 6 and really not liking Street Fighter 6, and then playing Tekken 8 and liking it, but just being like, all right, it's Tekken. Like I wasn't
kicking this guy's ass. Yeah.
Yeah, we're kicking the living shit out of him.
He keeps dying and then coming back to life. What the fuck? Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think I have like the competitive nature in me anymore to like play fighting games, because now it's like that's the only reason to play them is if you're gonna play online and like rank up and all this kind of. I just don't have the time to wanna get good at those games.
We legit killed this guy.
Yeah, good.
Wow.
He deserved it, the son of a bitch.
Yeah, I guess. Wow, we like legit killed like you. Like a ghost went up. Take that, turtles. When was the last time you saw Shredder die? Yeah, but so I mean, like, but Jim, do you like, we're getting up there. What do you think is like being an older dude? Like, what do you think the progression is in like 5 years? Do you ever see yourself having like a big YouTube channel? Because like you work hard on your videos and they're constantly improving. You're constantly getting better at them and stuff.
Maybe. I don't see it ever being like huge, but it could be like bigger. Like I could see myself having like a channel with like, I don't know, 80,000 subs on it or something at some point. It's just when you do something like that, like a lot of retro, like a lot of the stuff I cover it's retro games. It's like arcade games and things like that, shoot 'em ups. You're not gonna get the same kind of I think exposure as you would if just like, because like there are plenty of YouTube channels where they're gaming channels, but really what they do is just every day they put out a video being like, the editors at Kotaku are gay or whatever,
Yeah.
and like, oh wow, this is some exciting gaming kind. It's it's just like gossip channels and shit.
Just grifting.
Yeah, under the guise of being a gaming channel, and it's like if you do something like that where you can put out a video every single day and it's some kind of trending topic and stuff, then yeah, the sky's the limit. But if you put out like a couple of videos a week and you're talking about fucking Cowboys from Moo Mesa, it's not really.
It's for a select crowd of people.
Yeah, so I think I enjoy the audience I have right now, because if you find my videos and you watch them, then you probably really like the shit I'm talking about. And it's over the years I've developed kind of I guess like a pretty loyal viewership, which is why I get to do the tours and stuff. When I say I'm giving tours, and then people are like, yeah, hell yeah. And I get to give tours to people that have been watching me for however many years, and we get to sit down and talk about games and bullshit. I guess they get to know me on a little bit more of a personal level. They get to actually experience some of my sense of humor and shit.
Yeah, you actually like meet your viewers and stuff. They which is so funny because like I remember like what is this? This is one viewer. Wait, what's this guy's name? Like gay blackjack dealer cow guy.
I forgot. We passed over his little thing too
damn
quickly.
It! You fall off this thing. I guess we are kind of floating.
But he's a gambling man.
It reminds me of that character in JoJo, but you don't watch JoJo.
I know, and I've played some of the JoJo video games. I've never watched that show or read the manga.
There's like a bad guy who plays with like gambling and cards when they're in Egypt or something. But so well, I mean, it's just funny, Jim, because like you're the only guy I know on YouTube who you're just like you constantly get bigger people, like really big number people asking you to hang out, and you're just like, you don't even reply. You don't even say like, nah, sorry, I'm busy. You don't even make up an excuse. You just don't even reply. Like you get all these people like messaging you all the time, being like, hey man, like I love your videos, and you're just like, yeah, that guy's lame. You're like, I turned that guy down, and I'm like, why, Jim? And you're like, yeah, that guy's fucking lame.
No, well, I got tired of, because at one point I was like, okay, then I'll, I guess, get friendly with whoever these people on YouTube and stuff. And it always was like totally pointless because when that's your reason for like meeting someone or getting to know them is just because like something could come of this. I could get some numbers or whatever.
Well, I mean, like if it's like YouTube's a business, right? Like we're all coworkers first, friends second.
No,
I think.
I don't treat it as a business at all. It's a fucking website, and you can upload your videos to it. It's not.
You literally make money from your Patreon.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's a business.
I mean, if you want to look at it in those perspectives, yeah. But I've never seen YouTube as a business because it's literally just a website where you can just they host your videos. I don't work at fucking YouTube, you know.
Yeah.
And if the site goes down, there goes my business. Nah, it's not a business. I can earn money from it. So if anything, you could call like a side hustle or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't think of it as a business. And so like there was a point though where I was like, all right, then let me associate with these people because it could be good YouTube wise. But then it wasn't because when that's the basis of your relationships with people, then it's bullshit. It's doomed to fail because it's all phony.
Well, I mean, but I mean, like you can have. I think there's a difference between like genuinely thinking somebody's cool, and like versus just hanging out with somebody because you think they'll shout you out. But I'm saying like. You don't even give those people a chance for that. You're just like, yeah, no, I don't like this guy's stuff. I'm not even gonna bother.
Yeah.
Which is funny because some of my viewers are always like, but he hangs out with that Destiny FOMO chick, and I'm like, oh, she's actually pretty chill to hang out with.
Yeah, and like, how I got to even know her was just, I didn't know who the fuck she was. I never heard of her. But it was like years and years ago, but she had made a video on her channel, and it was about her favorite YouTube channels. And she featured me in the video. And so I was just like, kindly was like, just sent her a message, hey, thanks for that. And then she wanted to buy a bunch of video games from me. She wanted to buy a bunch of Sega games. So we were doing a deal online for her to buy a bunch of games from me.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, and it was like a lot of games. It was like, I don't know how many fucking games, but it was like $1,500 worth of games. And I was like, all right, the shipping on this is going to be probably pretty fucking crazy. And she was like, well, you know what? I'll just come pick them up in person. And I was like, okay. So she like hopped on a plane and came out here. So like I met her to give her games, and then after that we went out just hanging out and drinking. I think later that week I took her with me to Tachikawa. She wanted to like go to a hard off and go game hunting and shit. So like, I just spent a couple of days just hanging out with her, and yeah, she's really cool. And then when she got home, she was like, hey, I'm gonna give you a Nintendo Switch and stuff. I was like, oh fuck, okay. But she's just like one of those people that's like, I don't want it to sound like our friendship is because like she gives me stuff or whatever, because I never ask her for any of this shit. She's just like that type of person. Like once she got money, she just started giving people shit. But she's been like really cool to me like over the years. And when she does, on the rare occasion she does come to Tokyo for a visit, we hang out and I don't know, whatever. We go look for games. We might go drinking or whatever. Last time she was here, me and Dennis took her out to I think Machida to go to like a wrestling show because she's a big wrestling fan. So yeah, we just do stuff like that together. But I can probably count like maybe a half a dozen people that I've met through YouTube who are actually like my friends and like we hang out and stuff. But you, Jared, Jimmy, Dennis doesn't count because I met Dennis at school, and Destiny, and that's about it. I don't really hang out with much of anybody else.
Yeah, I remember it took me like 6 months to fucking get you to hang out.
Yeah.
Like it was just like back and forth. Yeah, I had one guy and he's like that Jim guy doesn't reply to me, and like I told him that I know you, and he still didn't reply. I'm like, yeah, dude, it took 6 months to fucking get Jim to even come out there. Like he's just like that. But yeah, I don't know, Jim. Like you got like your channel's so diverse, man. You've got like video game reviews. You have arcade fucking tours. You know, you've got like collabs with other fucking gamer YouTubers and stuff. And then like, well, you know, even with all this like high quality, your like most popular fucking series for views is like you going to fucking hard offs, like, you know, video game thrift shops, and then just making money. Or like, I mean, just shopping.
Yeah.
And people love that. Like they love the chill atmosphere, and But like after Corona and shit, all these people like I wouldn't say they copied you because I think like that's kind of like a genre where like it's like the travel channel, like everybody fucking does that.
Yeah.
But what do you think about all these people that like come over here as tourists and then they'll make like 500 fucking hard off tour videos like they fucking live here, even though they don't?
I don't give. That's their business. I didn't invent fucking game hunting videos. Like I'll say that when it comes, I'm not even like. The way I even found out about hard off is there was this other YouTuber named Luke Morris 1, and he would make videos like that, like going to hard offs and stuff. So that's how I even found out about it in the first place. But yeah, if that's what you want to do, you want to make game hunting videos and stuff. I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, but a lot of these guys, they stole your style like directly, like the way that they do the intro, the editing. I mean, like, doesn't that piss you off? I'd be pissed off, you know? It feels like, because when I look for hard-off fucking videos, your videos come up, but now all these other people's things come up, and sometimes I've seen your name in the fucking tags, too, and I'm like, you slimy bitches.
I haven't seen that, but, I mean...
It was only, like, 1 or 2 videos.
Yeah. It's whatever. I mean, I remember you meeting that one guy in person.
Yeah, in Hiroshima.
Who said, like, yeah... He copied me, but it was because he loves me or whatever. I was like, alright, whatever. I don't give a shit. I mean, it's what happens on YouTube. If you'll recall, like, all the fucking... I mean, when, what's this fuck? The Angry Video Game Nerd was getting popular, so there were...
Irate Video Gamer or whatever,
a million fucking channels just like that. Or especially, fucking Nostalgia Critic. God damn, there were so many just fucking Nostalgia Critic knockoff channels and shit. But it's whatever. It's like, if you see something and you like it and you want to do that, because that's what I did. I saw Luke Morris 1 making his hard-off videos, and I thought that was cool. And I was like, alright, I want to make some of those, so that's what I did. And, you know, or I wanted to review video games, because there were other, like, when I started to review games... I reviewed them in a style because, like, I never, even though I liked AVGN and stuff like that, I always thought it was, like, so lame that there were so many people that just sort of, like, copied him directly, and that wasn't what I wanted to do. But there were, like, so a lot of the video game reviewers that I liked at that time were, like, my favorites were, like, Classic Game Room, and another guy who, he's actually been on the channel a few times, Bracy. He had a series on his channel called Retro Snow, where he would review the kinds of games that I like. He would review, like, arcade games and stuff like that, but it was just, like, a very, like, matter of fact. Like, I liked watching people that, oh, they're not copying fucking AVGN. They're not trying to be, like, the next big star on fucking YouTube or whatever. They're just talking about games. And so... that's what I did. And I've been accused at times, like, someone even left a comment on one of my videos saying that I plagiarized Classic Game Room, which I'm just assuming the person doesn't know what plagiarize means. Because a lot of people, like, if they watch some of my videos, they remark that I sound like Mark from Classic Game Room, because he also has, like, when he does his videos, he has, like, a deep voice, and he does kind of like a radio announcer kind of voice, which is something I'll typically do.
Is this like the shredder of the cow people or something?
He must be. He looks like it, Denny.
Yeah. He look like Batman.
But yeah, I don't... whatever. I mean, make whatever video you want. I don't give a shit.
Well, it's just funny how, like the pettiness with, like, games...
when you die, you turn into a
videos and
steak.
Stuff. Nice. Like, I remember... you probably don't want me saying their fucking channel name, so I won't, but I remember when certain gamers came to Japan on Twitter, and they're like, we want to hang out with people, like, in Japan, and then you were like, well, I know a couple things I could show you around, and then, like, they, like, all your fans were like, yeah, go hang out with Jim, and then they just totally blew you off, even though, like, it was very clear that they saw your reply or whatever.
What happened was... is someone was coming to Japan, and someone had tweeted at them and tagged me, and they were like, well, if you're going to be in Tokyo, you should meet with this guy. And they replied being like, yeah, that would be awesome. So then I replied as well. I was like, well, I'm sure you guys have, like, a lot of, like, of your trip already planned, but if you would like to get together, I'd be happy to show you a game hunting spot or whatever. And again, the response was, yeah, totally, yeah, that would be great. So then I sent them a DM, being like, okay, well, what's your itinerary look like? I'll, be happy to take you somewhere, show you like a place, maybe like off the beaten path or whatever. And that's when it was like, yeah, nah, we already got everything pretty much figured out. We don't want to. So it was like when it was like just public like tweets or whatever.
Yeah.
It was all like fake.
They were all nice and
fake enthusiasm
nice,
and saying yes, I want to do that.
Yeah.
And which if they hadn't have said that, I never would have DM'd them. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't really want to meet these people. But I was like, since there was like all this going on, I was like, okay, well I could meet you if you really want to and help. Oh no, we're cool. I was like, why the fuck didn't you just say that to begin with? Why didn't you just go, no, actually we already have our itinerary.
I don't know. When you're dealing with people that are like in the game world, I think they're kind of like autistic and don't really know how to talk to people to begin with,
Maybe, but...
Did we just beat the game?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
I've never had that problem, I've never had a trouble, like, being just very honest and forward with people. Which is maybe why I have, fewer friends in the YouTube sphere. Mostly because...
they're all fake and gay.
Well, yeah, part of that, and it's just, and also I'm very honest about how, like, I'm not anti...
Hey guys, the GoPro battery still has, like, maybe 20 minutes left, so we're going to keep going here. We're playing now Alien vs. Predator. We'll see. Wow, we beat that cow game in, like, 30 minutes. That was pretty good.
Yeah, all these arcade games, they're meant to last maybe a half an hour.
Anyway, Jim, I guess we're in the princess's palace now.
Yeah, we're saving the princess.
Wait, why are there we're fighting humans, Jim?
The story took a turn for the worst, and now the Space Marines, under the control of Weyland-Yutani Corp. Weyland Yutani, they're always doing underhanded stuff.
But with the aliens
they want to use the aliens as a weapon. You know this.
But Jim, these are our human compatriots.
Not anymore, Sam. Now they're our enemies. Kill human. You must kill human.
Okay, Jim, that's it. We're killing the humans. But just remember, I always told you that, killing humans was wrong, though.
You've never told me that.
Okay, I never did tell you that. But, I mean, I felt it. Kind of. There's a guy with a mega gun. What happened to that?
Yeah, he's right there. They got smart guns. Now you can get the smart gun.
Yeah, I want it now, Jim.
It's even got the good sound effects, too.
That guy looks like the bad guy from Captain Planet.
Don't they all?
Doesn't he? Kind of look like, yeah, I guess.
Or one of the bad guys from Captain Planet, anyway. They had a bunch of bad guys in that show. Hey, get that soda. You're almost dead.
Oh, shit. Jim, they keep shooting at me because they're afraid of my sexual prowess.
That's true.
They're angry and they're frustrated.
I watched a thing. It was like an analysis of the original Alien the other day, and that was like one of the things. Like, there's some ridiculous theories about like the intentions behind that movie, how it's like racist.
You ever see that video essay talking about how the Gremlins is racist? Gremlins is racist because it's talking about black people moving into white suburbia.
Well, they said the same thing about Alien. They're like, oh, an alien, the alien is black, so it's racist.
What?
I was like watching.
That's stretching.
I was watching this like film analysis where he's like talking about all the different themes that he found in Alien, and one of them is like, it's like commentary on like equality among like men and women and different ethnicities and stuff, but it's like. It's a future like humanity is like the men are all like impotent and weak and stuff, and so there's like it's like the fear of the other, of the outsider, and that's what the alien represents, like this savage, uncontrollable force that comes into your world and is like dominating you and killing you and stuff. And he's like, yeah, and it's kind of like in the 70s, white people were afraid that black people were going to do that, and so that's kind of what Alien is about. And I was like, I'm so glad I saw those movies when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I never read anything into it other than it was a cool movie with an alien killing people and stuff. Because I watched that the same guy do an analysis of The Lighthouse. And The Lighthouse is a little bit easier to read. It's, there's like stuff about like sexual frustration and isolation. Like overtones of like homosexuality and stuff. But it's like, it's hard to tell if it's like actual like repressed homosexuality or if it's like prison homosexuality they're referring to it as. Have you ever seen that movie, The Lighthouse?
With Keanu Reeves?
No. What the hell?
Oh wait, that's the lake house.
You son of a
That's
bitch.
the lake house.
You fucking moron.
You fucking idiot.
You're so stupid, Sam. No, The Lighthouse with Willem Dafoe and...
Yeah.
Did you see that?
No, but I know what you're talking about.
It's good. But yeah, it is...
I thought you said you liked my lobster.
Yeah, no, he's like, you're fond of me, lobster. Say it, tell me you're fond of me, lobster. No, say it. I curse ye. No, it's good. It's Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe, and they're two lighthouse keepers, and they're trapped all alone at the lighthouse, and it's kind of like one of those things where like what's really happening and what's just in Robert Pattinson's mind as he's going crazy. But yeah, there are overtones of like these two dudes being stuck alone somewhere and like things getting kind of gay. Robert Pattinson has like this like it's like a little doll made to look like a mermaid or something, and he like jerks off while he's got the little doll in there.
Twilight. Oh god.
I've never seen any of it. I've seen Robert Pattinson in 2 movies, and I liked both of them. I liked The Lighthouse, and even though I thought parts of it were stupid, I liked the Batman overall.
His enemy was a Twitch streamer.
Yeah, that's one of. I was like, this is dumb. Like, I get it. Like, ever since they want to make these Batman movies seem like more realistic or whatever, but you can, it's a superhero still. Like, you can do. The Penguin is just a fat guy, and the Riddler, is just like a 4chan.
I love it how they got Colin Farrell as a fat guy versus like a legit fat dude to be the fucking Penguin.
Yeah, he did a good job as that character. It's just it doesn't much resemble like the Penguin, and the Riddler doesn't resemble the Riddler at all. And I had this conversation with Destiny because when I talked to her, I had only seen the first half of the Batman. I was going to watch the second half sometime later. This is like a 3-hour goddamn movie. And I was like, so far, it's like, man, I was like, I think the movie looks good. Like, it's all like dark and brooding and stuff. And I guess that's what you want out of a Batman movie. But I was like, I didn't like the stuff at the beginning where it's like Saw. Where it's like, he's tortured to death and whatever. And she's like, yeah, but he's like finding clues. He's like detecting everything. I was like, yeah, but then...
Break the control box. What the...
Yeah, smash it.
Fuck, I'm looking at the... For some reason I thought I was the Predator.
You idiot. But after watching, like, the whole movie, I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. Like, it's okay. I didn't think it was as great as, like, a lot of other people did, especially since, like, there was this emphasis of, like, oh, it's Batman. He's being a detective. He's a detective. I was like, but he didn't really detect anything. Like, he didn't really solve the crime. Like, Riddler just gives himself up. And then his plan is successful. He's able to blow up the seawall and all this stuff. Like,
God damn it, I'm the chick.
She's good, though.
I want to be the man.
Don't be a complainer.
It's man.
Stop being a complainer, Sam. Look at your cool gun. Look at that.
That is pretty cool, actually. And
she's an original character made just for this game.
Girl power.
Yeah. She's a badass. No, like, he's not really much of a detective. He just reacts to everything and he finds clues.
So, Jim, aside from Batman stuff, is there, I don't know. So, I guess, I don't know. I think I covered all the Japan questions, but, yeah, if you guys want, if you want to hear more, Japan, I guess, stuff or whatever, do you want a part 2 to this? Let me know.
This riveting,
this riveting fucking
entertainment.
Talk. Well, actually, I think we could just split this up into 2 gameplay videos.
Could do that. Yeah.
So we could just keep talking about whatever bullshit.
We played Cowboys. We're playing some Alien versus Predator.
Yeah.
We're gonna play a bunch more games tonight.
Yeah. Might as well just enjoy this and let it ride out.
Might as well.
We swapped out the batteries. Jim. I'm using
life.
kung fu to fight aliens. Why didn't they do this in the movie? Huh?
You got a better way.
Yeah, that's right. Jim, it's man.
It sure is.
Yeah.
That's right. That's so true. I've always said.
Yeah, you've always been the one who said, yeah. I don't know. It's that is kind of cool though, Jim, that you've become kind of like the de facto game guy for like when YouTubers go to Japan. They're kind of like, despite you not being like the biggest fucking gamer or whatever, I think the reason why so many fucking people come and try to like talk to you is just because like you're a very chill dude. I think you're very like, and people feel like they can talk to you kind of thing, maybe.
Yeah, you can talk to me.
Yeah, sexually. Even though you don't reply to them, but you know.
Well, no, it depends on how you come at me. If I don't know you and you don't know me, and just right out of the gate, you're
Yeah,
talking.
that is fucking slimy when somebody doesn't even fucking comment on your videos or whatever, and they're like, "Hey, I love your stuff. I've never actually participated in any of your stuff."
Well, like
but,
you said, like recently, I did an interview with a guy, and you said you were surprised that I did that.
yeah, because the guy's just like, he has a video on like being out. His whole channel is about being sober or something. I'm like, well, you're not sober, and
No,
you're like,
but the thing was, it was like how he approached me, and like he wasn't just like, hey, can I do a video with you or whatever. Like, he sent me an email, and he laid it out very.
yeah,
He was like, I'm someone that's been watching you for a long time. When I was going through my process of getting sober, one of the things that was like a motivating factor for me was that I wanted to travel. I like wanted to go to Japan, and I wanted to do this and that. And he was like, you and like a couple other guys were like big inspirations for me. And so he explained all that, and he was like, so I'd love to just sit down and do an interview with you and ask you some questions, and I'll be happy, you know, to. He was like, I don't have a lot of money, but I'll be happy to like buy you dinner or whatever, and everything. So like, you know, he came at me like that, and I was like, all right, I can do that, a little interview or whatever. It's not a big deal. But yeah, like if it's someone I don't know, they don't know me, I've never heard of this person before, and they're just like, hey, let's collab. I'm just like, nah.
that is the annoying thing when like somebody watches your channel but they don't even fucking participate, and then they expect you to drop shit just to hang out with them. They're like, oh, I've been watching your stuff for a while. I never bothered to let you know who I was or that I even watched your videos, but yeah, like, do you want to grab a beer? I'll buy you a beer.
Well,
and I'm like, I fucking have had enough beers in my life, dude. Fucking sign up for my Patreon, you know?
Oh, villainous, traitorous predators.
Oh my god, it's the these are the evil predators.
Yeah.
Whoever thought it, Jim?
They're traitors.
Predators that are evil, Jim.
They're working
think of the children.
They're working with corporate America.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah. The truly evil. Don't worry. Now I have to switch to Arnold Schwarzenegger to really teach him who's boss.
You're Arnold with a sword. You're
That's what you
unstoppable.
get, you bastards. I saw what you did to the fucking, this is what you get from making Alien vs. Predator 2, you fucks.
What was this? Yeah, but like YouTube is not the centerpiece of my life. So
Yeah.
if the first and only thing you want to talk to me about is
Fucking
YouTube
piece
stuff.
of shit.
Nah. Fast.
Well, it's just like you and I aren't both big guys, but it's just like the entitlement some people have, where it's just like you don't know me, but you know, you should hang out with me because like I'm going out of my way to, and I'm like, motherfucker, like I got my own friends and shit. I don't need to like. I mean, like I fucking appreciate you going out of your way to fucking watch my stuff or whatever, but it's just like I don't owe you anything, you know. Damn, this fucking piece of shit. Fuck you.
That's what you get for turning traitor.
That's what you get for working for Walmart, you piece of shit.
Yeah. Walmart Utani. Right?
Did he just like seppuku himself?
Yeah, he did.
Oh my god.
Hey, predators have their pride, you know.
Roid rage time.
Wasn't there also another thing, speaking of like movie analysis, that like try to find racism? Didn't they say that about Predator 2? We're like, oh, the Predator's a black guy and the movie's about fearing black, but I'm like, but I was watching the movie, it's a predator, it's not even a human being.
Maybe the dreadlocks or something.
I think they made a connection to the dreadlocks. Like, I know the guy inside the suit was like a 7'2", I think he was...
Oh, those
19.
predators had aliens in them.
Oh no. But yeah, that guy, which thank God they got that guy instead of Van Damme for that.
Yeah.
Van Damme running around in that goofy little costume.
In the fucking jungle.
Yeah. No, it's much more intimidating when you get a guy who's over 7 feet tall to play that character.
Yeah.
Like a guy that makes Arnold Schwarzenegger look small standing next to him. I thought it was the guy that played was in Harry and the Hendersons, but I don't think it was the same guy. Or wait, yeah, it was. Right?
I don't know. It was a black guy.
Yeah, I know, but he did a lot of stuff. Because he was in the Predator suit, and then actually he's the helicopter pilot when they're flying in to rescue Arnold Schwarzenegger. He gets to be out of the suit so you can see his face. He plays the helicopter pilot. But I'm pretty sure he played Bigfoot and Harry and the Hendersons.
Somebody's at your door.
Oh, yeah.
Punch them till they die. See, no one ever thinks about the small things, you know.
One of my old buddies from the Air Force, Rashad, was here recently. And we went to Taitohei and Akihabara and we played through this whole fucking game.
Nice.
And then we got drunk.
Getting drunk with friends is always good.
That's true. Shoulder cannon?
That's right, Jim. Shoot them till they die.
Did you know there's a Predator 2 game on the Sega Genesis where you play as Danny Glover and you're like going around? It's mostly you're just shooting drug dealers and stuff. It's barely in connection to Predator at all. There was that Predator game on the PS2 though that was actually kind of cool. Concrete Jungle. You could go around, you know, you went around killing people, and they did their best to give you all the Predator's like cool abilities and stuff. You got his laser cannon, all his different like ways, like his heat vision and stuff, and you can tear people's heads off with the spine attached and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Grenadsteins. Jim, it's corporate overlord bad guys.
You can't fight corporate America. They are big and we are small. You can't fight City Hall. You know what that's from? Rocko's Modern Life. Well, hurry up. We got zombies over here. Get off me, you sons of bitches.
God damn it, Jim, he's sexually assaulting me.
That's true, he wants you.
I don't consent to this, Jim. God damn it, I just want to shoot guys with a gun. It's too much to ask, Jim.
Apparently, yes.
Jim, there was an infrared thing there.
It's an infectoid.
Oh, nice. It's totally... Ah, Jim, look out.
Kill this. Stop being overheated then. Frick.
God damn it, Jim.
There's always some bullshit like this.
Jim's gold. God damn it, Jim. Jerry Seinfeld wouldn't stand for this.
Oh no. I kinda... He made that new movie about like Pop-Tarts or something.
Yeah.
I don't really know the point. I'm like, is it a rib? Like, is the movie itself just like a joke?
Ah. Pop-Tarts ain't even... I have Pop-Tarts at my house. They're not even that good. I asked one of my viewers to bring some for me, and I'm like, yeah, these aren't that good.
I only ever liked one kind.
The chocolate one?
No. The brown cinnamon.
Don't worry, Jim. See, the secret is to shoot them till they die. Jim, get that meat.
It's too late for me. Just like the prodigal son, I've returned. Anyone step in the meat here. Work to your farms, to get your farms, you got more raps, and the father's got songs.
I can't read it down, I can't read it down, so get off your feet and jump around.
What a bunch of phonies, huh?
Yeah. You need to get the vax or else we can't do songs about smoking weed.
Did Everlast say that?
No, that was... I thought we were doing Cypress Hill.
That's not Cypress Hill, that was House of Pain.
Or whatever.
This Everlast, because like if you ever see like the Everlast stuff before House of Pain, he's like in his like suit with his slick back hair, and it was like the late 80s, early 90s. It was like him and like Fred Durst and shit. They were all like, yeah, doing that goofy ass like, yeah, it's hip hop, but it's like we've got some style. We're wearing suits and stuff.
What do the jewels give us? Do they give us anything
points. Or not? Yeah, just for points. So you get a high score. But it was like Everlast was doing that, and then when that wasn't good anymore, he's like, no, now I'm like a tough Boston guy. Even though I think he was like not even from Boston, he was like from LA. And then
Nice power slam that motherfucker. Yes, I love that. Just fucking suplexing these idiots. God damn it, Jim! They just keep jumping on me.
No, they're bastards. Doing what I can here. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of these aliens. And box this motherfucker.
God damn it. Long ass fucking tail, bitch.
Predator knows karate.
God damn it. Ah.
There you go, kick their asses, Sam.
Yeah, rapid fire pistols, baby.
Eat lasers!
What is this sword thing? The sword doesn't do anything with her.
Yes, it's like part of her combos or something.
Oh, if I do a super combo or something, that works. Cool. Kick their asses, Jim.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, nice. We're fighting dudes in the fucking alien thing. That's cool.
The loader. What do you like better, Alien or Aliens?
I don't know. Alien, actually.
Yeah. Me too.
I just like Aliens was supposed to be like an action movie, and it wasn't really much action. Just people dying.
Yeah, it's mostly just the good guys losing.
It's just like, but it's not like they don't lose slowly. They all die in like that one fucking corridor scene.
Yeah.
Like the movie just sucks. Like there's one action scene. I get that. Get the chicken.
Where's the chicken?
Yeah, where's the chicken? Michelle Obama's eating all the ribs.
Oh my god.
She's eating all the ribs, Jim.
Yeah, like most of the characters die in that one scene, and then you're left with like, I think a few Space Marines left, and like Ripley and Newt and Bishop.
Yeah, like at least in Alien, like it's everyone gets picked off slowly, and then on top of that, like you have the extra thing of like the android being evil and stuff,
yeah.
and like you know, like, and the cat is actually like it's not a hindrance; it actually helps. Unlike most movies where like the fucking pet is just there to like.
The cat doesn't help anything.
Doesn't it? Doesn't it like distract the alien or something?
No.
Like it's no.
No, because like when Brett goes to look for the cat, that's when the alien kills him. Because he's isolated by himself.
I thought they like they could tell the aliens nearby because the cat's freaking out at one point. I forgot.
That never happened. In fact, Ripley goes back to save the cat. That's why she's almost still on the ship when it blows up, because she's hell bent on saving the fucking cat.
Yeah. Well, never mind then. But Alien did help make that anime movie Lily Cat, which is actually a better movie that's dubbed in English than it is in Japanese. And you don't really get that with anime that often. I love that because in that movie, in the Lily Cat movie, everyone is they're all from around the world, and it talks about how like their job is to like they're just delivering gasoline. You know, it's like nothing special, but like it takes 50 to 60, like 50 to like 100 years or whatever. So these guys, even though they're on this one mission, just to like fucking bring like a whole ship's worth of gasoline. They, you know, like by the time he's done with his job, his like family's all dead and shit, and like all these people they don't care, and like they've got people from like Hong Kong and Australia on the boat and stuff, so they all sound different and stuff, and it's really cool. But yeah, that wouldn't have been possible without Alien, you know?
Yeah, and that's the thing is like I don't know how long shit is supposed to take in Alien, because when they find Ripley in Aliens, they're like, yeah, 57 years has passed. Your daughter's dead and everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, how long was it gonna take just normally? Like, it was only supposed to take 30 years, but it ended up taking like how like, and the thing is like they have those things they can sleep in, those like tubes or whatever, and they don't age when they're in them. Why wouldn't you just always be in that thing?
Yeah.
Just never die. As long as you like, all right, you just like be alive for a week, and then go into your like little stasis pod, come back out like 3 weeks later.
Oh, cool! You can kick the grenades back at the guys. That's awesome. God damn, just getting owned.
You're getting panned. For a beat 'em up, this is a pretty long ass game.
It's fun though.
Oh yeah. As good as you
Should I
can.
skip this? The cutscene.
Yeah,
Hope that doesn't ruin your game.
No, I'm not. I mean, it's gonna be edited. So the most important thing is just having the gameplay footage. Just lots of action.
Fucking piece of shit! Stop shooting at me. Yeah.
Lots of characters hitting things and shooting things and doing cool stuff. And I realized after I had, like, it took me a little bit, like, the Earthworm Jim video had, like, no description or anything on it. Like, for whatever reason, that was all blank when I first uploaded it. I didn't realize it until, like, a day later.
Yeah. I'm just getting my ass kicked as this chick.
Don't blame the chick, Sam.
What the hell? I can't continue. Oh, there we go.
Get some more quarters in.
I love how the guns only last for like 3 seconds.
This game is so much better than Bloodborne.
Yeah, Bloodborne sucks ass. You don't really like that game that much.
No, I started playing it and it was just boring. This is a hack and slash. I don't understand what the big deal is. You know, I can't have just boring characters and no story and shit. And I can't wait for the story to kick in like 10 hours later. Just play the game for 10 hours, then it gets good.
Yeah.
No. My time is precious. So I just went back and I started playing Hitman again. Fuck all this shit. Just play Hitman.
Cheap motherfucker shooting at me, dude. Wait, what? Is that guy like throwing grenades at us or something? How are we just randomly blowing up here? I got it. I got it.
Aha!
Ah, there you go.
Cool.
The queen.
I ripped him in half.
Like, didn't we already kill this bitch?
I mean, I guess she got away. That's how it always works, right? They think they killed the queen, but then she pops up later. Which, like in Aliens, right? She ripped the bishop in half. Which, how does a thing that big hide somewhere? You know what I mean? Like, that would make sense.
Shoot it, Jim. Shoot it.
I'm out of shooty stuff. There we go. Everyone gets some.
Oh, they got boxes here, Jim.
Everyone get a piece. You get a piece. Everybody wants a little one.
Jim, she stabbed me in my not good place.
At least she didn't rip you in half like that fat guy. Blasting everything in sight. I don't give a fuck.
Get that, Jim. Get it.
Get
the chicken.
Yeah, give me the chicken. Kick her ass. Yeah, woo.
I love how like he just like charges in. It's not a jump. He's just like, I'm doing it. Suicide is badass.
Even though, like in the movie, he's pretty clever. You know.
Yep.
He figures out the predator's vulnerabilities defeats the creature.
Is that the last boss?
I think so.
What, I'm all like mourning now or something?
Congratulations, Predator Warrior. This is like when Capcom was making their best beat 'em ups. Like this, Punisher, Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. The Dungeons and Dragons
This
games.
hunt is done. Quickly, the ship is crashing.
Do all the characters go down with the ship? You put in your initials, Sam. Again.
I'm done.
Oh, not Jill. Okay.
There you go, Jill. Good job, Jill.
All right, nice.
And we saved the day, Jim.
Or we destroyed the whole planet, or whatever, you know.
We saved ourselves.
My sensors show no remaining aliens, and our hunt is over. There's no remaining humans either, though. We blew up the whole planet. So.
You know, Jim, I learned something very valuable today. I learned that you can't turn down a good, honest day's work. Or something.
Sometimes you gotta blow up a planet.
You know, Jim, I learned today that it's not about who you are on the outside, it's who you are on the inside. And I guess I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger and you're a Predator.
That's true.
And in the end, that's beautiful.
Yeah, you gotta find those, like, the subtext.
Yeah.
Is really what it is the subtext.
Gotta look underneath the underneath.
This whole game was really about...
Special thanks to Pooh. This guy's name is Pooh in here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because when you really read the subtext, Alien vs. Predator by Capcom is really about fear of a black planet, Sam.
Yeah, see, it's technically if Wakanda was everywhere.
Yeah.
But not Wakanda, it was just Africa.
Yeah, and that's when you really look into...
Yeah, when you look into it, that's the fear right there.
When you look into Toxic Avenger, that's what it's really all about.
No, and knowing is half the battle. Yeah. Okay, that's how we finished the game.
Alright, that's
Yeah.
Alien vs.
It's time you bit the bullet and started caring about something with all your heart and energy. But you can't care about it if you're always holding yourself back in case it doesn't work out.